Welcome one and all, I'm Decoy, back with our new camp of the week, and this time we're checking out Davy Jones's camp. I am pretty darn excited about this one, because a little while back he shared a photo of one of his Lighthouse builds for Picks of the Week, and oh, it hurt so bad, because it looked amazing, but I couldn't go through and check it out, and now we finally have the opportunity. First thing I gotta say is massive props on thinking outside the box. I mean, I know we have a lighthouse in the world, but to build one yourself, awesome. Also, I really love how he got the little spiral in there going all the way up. I understand how it was done, and just overall, nice. Really, really nice. Now, he did give a little bit of backstory to his camp. Basically, Davy Jones retired to the mire to live in a lighthouse. Pretty solid. Now, the vending machine right there sells lighthouse souvenirs. And I am so glad it does, because it would have been disappointing if it didn't. I'm going to be honest, if I was running through checking out his camp and I got to see this, I would totally buy a lighthouse souvenir to support his camp. First display case, bunch of different fishing hats. Then we got a pole hook on display. I really love the use of lighthouse paintings throughout this entire place. Got a harpoon gun on display. I really love the display case over here with the globe, sea captain's hat, flag, and a lighthouse souvenir in there. Overall, first floor here, really bringing things together. Now we'll start to make the long climb to the top. Now this floor doesn't really have anything going on with it, but he did say that he maxed out his budget, which doesn't surprise me in the least. I'm actually proud that he was able to pull off what he did. Now let's see, some other backstory for what he did. I think he said it took him 30 plus hours to build this. And I can understand why, especially when we get to certain parts of this. I know, like, the structure itself had to take some serious time to get it lined up just right. Of course, got a little office over here. Now it's all nice and lit up. I'm just looking. I'm kind of bummed. I wish I could actually see. Okay, I was trying to pay attention to where he's got the little rugs. See if he was doing the rug trick. Pretty sure that's what was going on there. Of course, got to have a bunch of booze on display. And then he's got like a little lighthouse photo on display. And I'll admit, I am kind of jealous because I have tried several times to put a little picture on a display case. And it takes my picture out every time. Of course, I did give up a while back, so maybe they've tweaked that, or maybe the game hates me. It could be either way. Of course, we got workbenches up here. You know, all the little things you're going to need. And while going up here, I got to thinking, I was like, man, I think I'd get tired of having to run all the way up just to get to workbenches. But at the same time, wow. I really do love this camp. It is easily in my favorites list. I don't know how many are on my favorites list, but I know this is there, and it is probably gonna rank somewhere near the top. Spiral staircase. Yeah. I can only imagine how many hours were spent getting that all right. Getting the railing right up here. Because it looks perfect. I mean, and then you got the nice, lovely view out over the lake. One of my favorite locations in the mire, that giant lake. But it gets even better, because we're going to get to go up that spiral staircase that actually works properly. Well, as properly as you can for building your own stairs. And then up here, he created his own lighthouse light. Using the display case, the non-displayable display case with a merge trick, and then he lined them up perfectly. Like, attention to detail. Just wow. And then lighting it up, getting to see it. I mean, the only word I can think of is perfect. I absolutely Love this camp. The spiral staircase, the custom light, the structure itself. I mean, it's definitely one of the best camps that I've got to check out. Well, I guess I didn't. I wish I could, but I'm not on PlayStation. On a quick side note, though, for those of you on Xbox, I was going to say that originally I was going to show an Xbox camp this week until I got to see this, and I went, oh, well, I know what I'm doing because this Lighthouse deserves every bit of my attention this week. Overall, amazing build. That's going to wrap up the tour of his camp. A huge thank you for Davy Jones for sharing this with all of us. I understand a whole lot of love went into building this thing. Like roughly 8 stories tall. He said this was the 3rd lighthouse he had built. So I'm sure he's been tweaking it over time, getting better and better. I can only imagine what his next lighthouse will look like. But again, that wraps up the tour of his camp. Thanks again, Davey. Your camp is awesome. Now, for the rest of you, if you want your camp shown on Camp of the Week, you either, if you're on Xbox, hop down in the comments, leave me your gamer tag, and I'll try to swing by. If you're on PlayStation or PC, check out the video description. I'll have a link explaining how you can share. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please remember to like, sub, and share. Later.